Hello to all you Geminis, this is your yearly forecast for 2020. I want to have not a too long video at all, very concise, precise, very, that you say bam, 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 that's what my year is all about. And for you, wow, you are in the spotlight. Thank God. That's been a while, hasn't it? Having the spotlight on Gemini. And why is that? For two reasons. And I'm not even going to talk about Mercury retrogrades and all of that because your ruler is Mercury, but that's just peanuts in comparison with what's going to happen for you. First of all, you're going to have the North Node in your sign. And second of all, Venus is going to be retrograde in your sign for quite a long time. Now that retrograde, that is approximately around April, between April and the first week of August. What a long time of having Venus in your sign, in your first house. And then the nodes are shifting as from May. So they're as from May up until the end of the year, the North Node will be in your sign. You're even going to have a conjunction between the North Node and between Venus. And that's going to be at the very first week of August, the 5th to 6th of August. What does it all mean? Well, the spotlight is on you. That's basically it. What I want you and invite you to do is to put emphasis on you, to have a look at what you want. Venus, your desires, to have a look at what you need. The North Node in the first house has to do with, I want to put some emphasis on me. I have to put some emphasis on, because the South Node is in your 7th house of relationships. It doesn't have to mean that you have to end all sorts of relationships. It means a bit more focus on you would do you good. It would do you good. A bit more emphasis on what are you all about, because that's what the universe is predicting that is the best way to do so. It's always better to work with the universe than to work against it. And so yes, some relationships, for some of you, there will be endings of relationships. Of course, don't panic here. These are general horoscopes. It will be only the relationships where you are saying, my goodness me, this has to end. So for a lot of you who have bad relationships, yes, this is the year where you're going to reinvent yourself. This is the year where you're going to have that lovely feeling for yourself and that care, taking care for yourself, because Venus is in your sign. You will look fantastic as well, by the way. You already do, by the way, but with Venus in your sign, this is an extra glow. Venus, the extra, for women, an extra glow on their face. For men, an extra charming attractiveness. So make use of that. The emphasis is on you. And the thing is, because you are going to focus a little bit more on you, you will attract a lot of other people in your life who want to be with you. So when it comes to relationships, the ones who are the ones who are not working anymore, there is a time of letting go of it because of the South Node in your 7th house of relationships. When you are single and you want to reinvent yourself and take some time to do so, take some time to take care of yourself. And I don't mean only on your looks, but I also mean on the inside, what it is that you love to do. Do you love to go out, or do you love to go watch a movie, or to talk about things? Probably the latter one. And do that, put emphasis on you. This is the most important thing that's going to happen for you in 2020. Venus will make a square to Neptune. So what I'm saying here is then that yes, you can put a little bit of magic there in your world for sure, but stay with the feet on the ground, okay? So don't overdo in just the dreaming and then nothing will happen. In dreaming that you are, for instance, going to change your looks and you're not going to do anything. So make sure that you have those feet on the ground, but I think normally speaking, that won't be a problem. So wow, a lot about you. This is not so much about reaching out towards others, reaching out, I want a new relationship or this or that. No, I want to connect with me. That if you remember this from the whole reading, I mean, that's my point for the whole year actually for you Gemini, and that is good news. The rest is peanuts. The rest is peanuts. Yes, you can have a bit restless dreams every now and then with Uranus there in your 12th house. It's still there. It's still a very unusual energy to have there. So your unconscious level is making those liberations there, whether you know it or not. Mars will be extremely long in your 11th house from July up until the end of the year. You're going to have Mars in Aries in an extremely long period. For you, it's quite positive because Aries goes well with Gemini. It does square up to the stellium in the 8th house of Jupiter, Pluto and Saturn. But again, I don't think for you that's the most significant thing. The other thing is way more important. But this has to do with your aspirations. So there could be, you have the time to have new aspirations, to have new goals, to have new friends, maybe some friends that are not good for you. You're going to say bye-bye. There could be also a friend that, maybe a male friend, because it's Mars after all, that has your attention, that you're going to work together with them. If you do, and share resources and so on, do it by the book. You know, Saturn, Pluto, do it by the book, and then Jupiter comes along and is going to make it a very positive for you indeed. But be aware of the fact that you don't want to that you don't want things too fast there. So, and when it comes to work, yes, still have that compassion in your work, have that Neptunian energy there, and you will be fine. All in all, I think a great year for the Geminis. Finally, great year for you. And I would say enjoy it. I don't want to spoil with all other details here. Have a good time in 2020. See you in the monthly horoscope, and thank you so much for watching. If you want a reading, just get in touch. Bye-bye.